What is up, guys? Welcome, Crypto FUD. And let's jump right into this. All right, just posted the Discord. Hope everybody's having a great day today. I know I am. Markets aren't doing bad today. Milady has been on a run. We have some gossip for Milady. We'll cover that for today and cover everything else. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Alejandro was fist. I'm just kidding. He was first. BP, almost there, bro. Almost there. Jay, what's going on? You made it. Bogart, what's up, bro? Flip, my bro. What's going on, man? Metallica, how you doing, brother? I just pinned the Discord on the top. Let's see here. Silver Bars, what's going on, bro? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And let's jump right into this. All right, so let's see here. So just want to jump right into this. Obviously, Milady right now has been freaking running. She has been running like crazy, guys. You know, it just makes me feel good. You know, I've been preaching, not financial advice, but been preaching, telling everybody, you know, this is what I'm doing. I'm buying in on these dips. You know, she's going to wake up eventually. It looks like she has literally woken up. Obviously, we're not up like thousands of percent right now, but looking absolutely fantastic right now. If you see just on our watch list, this is just between like 15 of big projects that we have listed on here. 28% she's up versus Bitcoin's down 2%. Ethereum still running on that ETF news at around 3.5% up. You have a couple other projects that are technically up, but nothing is doing what Milady is doing. But Pepe, now that I'm looking at it, Pepe's running too, which is crazy. It's crazy how the meme coins start running, right? Like kind of all in sync. Whew. Chugging a beer. So yeah, but Milady looks good. I'm sitting here, let's see here, Crypto Bubbles. Put that on there. Completely forgot to get everything set up. Let's look at Milady's market cap for today. And then we're going to jump right into why I suspect Milady has been running. And we did cover this in the Discord. Shout out, I forgot who brought it up, but someone did ask in the Discord what was going on. But man, guys, look at the market cap. We're up to $155 million. We're up almost 26% in the market cap today. Look at the volume today, guys. Look at the freaking volume. We're up almost 300% today. $35 million for volume today. That is absolutely insane. And it just kind of questions. So just to jump right into it, there's been speculation that Milady was dropped onto Binance. And you can see right here, it says, even these people are tweeting, welcome Binance to the best meme token out there, the best community. Best community there is no FUD here. I wonder if he's a somebody that runs on the channel. But from what I'm seeing is that it's saying that Binance, it's not listed on Binance for right now, is what it's saying. It says, note, this coin is not listed on Binance for trade and service. And this is updated for today. That's what's weird, right? So I don't know what exactly is going on, but I can guarantee this is a reason why that Milady particularly has been running so crazy in the last day or two, is that there's a lot of speculation that if they didn't get listed yet, they're about to get listed on Binance. And we've been talking about this, guys. We have been talking about this. You know, I know a lot of people that are on the channel been moving their bags over to DeFi, you know, and I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm just saying, you know, what kind of coincidence would that be if we finally get dropped on Binance and, you know, some of the people that have been holding for so long moved all their Milady over to DeFi projects. You know, I'm not saying it's a bad move. We'll just see how it goes. And Tim, that's exactly what I got into on the Discord, was that Tim said, he says that he smells a leak. And that's exactly what I'm thinking is happening. I'm thinking that there was, because people were showing me screenshots of it saying that it was listed on Binance, right? And then when they went back to the same place that they saw that it was listed, it was changed over to not listed. So what we're thinking is going on is that somebody made a mistake, or there's news out there that got dropped that probably shouldn't have, about Binance probably listing, or already has started to accumulate Milady, and most likely they're going to be listing it on to their exchange. And that right there would make sense why we have such a big influx in volume. I told you guys this. When you see an exchange go to list a project, the volume most likely is going to jump up, because they have to buy in on the project, right? They have to be able to sell and to their users whenever they list. So they can't just buy off of somebody else. They have to make sure that they have a solid bag of whatever project they're about to list, and usually they'll accumulate before the listing, obviously, right? They have to do that. So there's a lot of things pointing towards Binance going to be announcing soon that they actually did list Milady. So you guys tell me if you saw anything else in regards to that. But for right now, the official website is saying that it's not listed as of now. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But I can 100% guarantee that's exactly why Milady has been just straight rallying today. Because if you think about it, Bitcoin's not doing bad today whatsoever, right? But when Bitcoin was going down, Milady was freaking pumping earlier and all day today, right? So, and another thing too with Bitcoin, just jumping over to Bitcoin real quick. I know you guys, so we saw Bitcoin run up to about 72,000, right? 71,900. Look exactly where she's been hitting her head, right where we actually marked last night. I was like, this looks like a decent spot. Not only were we hitting our head there, but you can see we have actually hit our head at this spot multiple times. I can't believe that I didn't have it marked already. And that's around the 71,300. Remember last night we were talking about this, and you can see we basically just started tapping our head over and over on this, and actually broke down towards the downside. And I said yesterday, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down towards the 69,000, somewhere around there, and then start making our way back up. Maybe to come back, just confirm that we have support at the 69,000 level. Now remember, why is this 69,000 in white? Well, this is our previous all-time high. Remember, this is the high that we were at, what we were at up until a few months ago. This is our high from 2021. This is a very pivotal spot that, us marking it as support, flipping it and marking it as support, very, very bullish. I don't think people really understand how bullish that actually is that we're literally bouncing off of our previous high that we couldn't break for 2 or 3 years. Very bullish right there. So just jumping right back into the chat real quick. So let's see here. Amor said Milady and Binance, it's almost here. It is, bro. It is. It feels good. Amor said volume on Milady is climbing. Hungry, what's going on? Finally caught another stream. Rosales, hola, hola, just like Sin City. Let's see here. Silver said Milady art and real estate tokens. All right. Omar said coin market cap forums have someone leaking it. And let's see here. MeX, what's going on, bro? Almost didn't see you because you're not green anymore, bro. Got to change that. Rosales said, hi, Fud. When you have time, can you check out Solana, please? Yep, we'll pull that up. And Robert, what is going on, guys? So that was pretty much the intro. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Like I said, for Milady particularly, this is the big main topic for right now, is that did Milady actually get listed on Binance? And for right now, what I'm seeing is it technically is not announced that it's for sure on Binance. I know for a fact nobody can buy Milady right now on Binance. So anything that you're hearing as far as it's them saying that, they're already on Binance, is technically rumor for right now, right? So you can see, obviously, everybody's talking about Binance on here, right? So this is just indicating and confirming to us that this is the reason why we are running. So hopefully we get that announcement soon. And you better believe, you see this $35 million volume, this thing's going to jump up to probably $200 million in volume. And we're probably going to see Milady, we're probably going to see, once we announce that it got listed on Binance, we're most likely going to fly right by a lot of these levels that are technically going to be, should be resistance. We're most likely going to fly by, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about all-time highs for Milady coming up if Binance does announce that they listed Milady on there. So we'll see how it goes. Gina, what's going on? Frank, can't get me today. I already ate dinner, buddy, but that does look good, that burrito. No diddy. Amar said, I have 3 coins to my name, and all I care about is Milady, NFK, and call. That's all I need for this bull run. Hell yeah. That's something, bro. That's a solid bag right there. I would say if you do get any more dry powder, you always want to diversify, right? Maybe throw in a nice big cap project, right? Like maybe some Solana, maybe a little bit of Ethereum with the whole ETFs. Hell, maybe even some Bitcoin. Some kind of a big cap, I think, would just set you over the edge as far as just being stable for your portfolios. But my opinion, right? Robert said, sell the rumor. So that means you should be buying the news right now, right? If that's what you're going with, you should be buying the news, not sell the rumor. Is it buy the rumor, sell the news? Now I'm all confused. Wait, it's buy the rumor, sell the news, right? You're saying sell the rumor? I get you. Ay. Let's see here. Ricky said, just got here. Did you say it's getting listed? So Ricky, right now, as of right now, me personally, I can confirm that it's not listed yet. Let's update this page. Yeah, it's not listed as of now. As of now, it says, note, this coin is not listed on Binance for trade and service. So for right now, we're saying we're confirming that it's not listed. But I think the big thing is that a lot of people are speculating that it was a leak from someone in the dev team or someone that's in Binance, and that's why it's running right now. Because you can feel it in the air. It just feels like they're going to be listing this project anytime soon. And what also goes with it is that someone called it out yesterday, and we read the article about Binance just so happenly saying that they're going to start investing in smaller cap projects, right? Isn't that crazy? And out of nowhere, the next day, there's a big run with Milady, with supposedly Binance going to be listing it on their list, on their exchange. So So someone asks, what is NFK? It's a good question, bro. A lot of people are asking that same thing, bro. A lot of people are asking the same thing. So NFK is our native token for the channel. NFK No FUD Koala is traded on Solana right now, and we've been killing it. You guys can see we're up in the last few days. We are up probably about 60%. For whatever reason, Dex Screener doesn't want to give me the actual freaking percent on what we are unless I go down. So you can see we're up 53% in the last like 3-4 days for NFK. And you can see our market cap, we're still right there at around, well, not still, I mean, we keep climbing, but we're at around the $200,000, $300,000 market cap. So, I mean, still a hidden gem right here. So, big things coming for NFK. You guys can find this on Solana, on Radium or Jupiter, or if you go on the Dex Screener and you just look up $NFK, you guys can come to our official website, and it'll link you straight to, so like you can see how it says buy No FUD Koala. You can literally just click right into it, and it'll take you to I think Jupiter, if I'm not mistaken. It might take you to Radium, but you guys can check out the website, all the plans that we have, what we've already taken care of, and all that good stuff. So check it out. It is the native token for our channel. Now let's look at crypto bubbles real quick. And hence, did you guys see the thumbnail? It was a cute little koala. No diddy? Let's see here. Make sure you guys hit those likes. We got like 40 people here and less than 20 likes. Come on. Let's go. Hit those likes for Milady and NFK. Seriously, let's run the algorithm up. Make sure right now, hit that like. Let's go. Let me chug my beer real quick and let's run into this. I tell you guys, since I've been drinking those twisted teas and stuff, I don't know. I'm not really feeling beer anymore, but guess I'll have to figure that out. So let's see here. Miak said I have moved half my bags to call with knife and not feeling good right now. We're going to check all that out because, a lot of Cronos projects were actually on a run yesterday. So Ricky said, breaking news, I'm going to sell the house and double down. Dottie, what's going on, brother? Amor said, when we got people asking what NFK is, we got more people coming into our community. You already know, bro. Every day we keep seeing just new wallets opening up for NFK, new people trickling in. We paid for a massive ad campaign all over Deck Screener. Cost us a lot of money. I'll tell you that. A lot of money. I'm talking about thousands. It costs us to drop in the Deck Screener. And, I mean, we saw an influx of new wallets just opening up all day. And we actually have been talking as a dev team, and we're going to be dropping more ads and more ads. We're going to do Deck Screener. We're actually looking to do something on the sites, like maybe some of the top like crypto websites, like where we get our news and stuff like that, advertising on that as well for NFK. So especially now that we've gotten our market cap up, our liquidity looks great. We're right under $60,000 in liquidity. Like now we're starting to really attract eyes and bring people in. That's why I keep telling you guys, make sure you guys load your bags up. Not financial advice, but load those bags up, because when we're running and we're over $1 million market cap, I'm telling you guys, we're running $25-50 million is my price prediction for NFK in this next bull run. So, or in this, when we get into DeFi season, is really what it is. So, Flip said, what beer are you drinking? I am drinking Land Shark because I'm down here in Florida. It's an island style lager. I'm just reading from the bottle. All right. So, and I see everybody's questions. We're going to jump right into this, but I want to, so as far as crypto bubbles, you guys can see, we were talking about this. Pepe is killing it, but you know what? Let's go over to, let's see here. Look at this. Move over, Pepe, because Ladies is taking over. We actually moved to a new bracket. We were in the 4 to 500. Now we're in the 3 to 400. And this is going to keep climbing, guys. Our market cap, we're going to keep climbing for Milady. One day you guys are going to see a big koala floating around here. Mark my words. You're going to see a big, cute koala floating around here on the top 100s. And we're going to be talking about a Binance listing for no FUD is what we're going to see. So someone asked, what is your price prediction? Well, let me see here. What's your all-time high prediction for Milady? So you know what, bro? It's an all-time high, so I can probably tell that you're probably new to the channel. So normally what I predict is not price. I usually will predict market cap. It's a little bit easier for me to give a little bit of easier vision on what I predict as far as what we're going to be seeing in the thick of the bull run. And for right now, I'm still running with it, but let me tell you this. You guys know my numbers, right? Everybody that's active in the channel knows what I'm going to say, but I might need to tweak those numbers a little bit higher, especially if this Binance listing gets dropped a lot sooner than we are anticipating, right? So right now, I'm anticipating that I'm anticipating that Milady's market cap. Right now, we're currently sitting at $154 million, right? I'm anticipating that our market cap could get anywhere from around $2 to $10 billion in the thick of this bull run. Not crazy to think of either, right? Because a lot of your major meme coins right now are sitting at 4 or 5. Some of them like Shiba, $15 billion. It wouldn't be too abnormal for a meme coin of Milady size, the community of everything that Milady has been building up. Milady in the back end has been building a lot of big things. I know a lot of people are like, oh, they don't tweet a lot. This community has been growing like crazy. Just alone, the followers on Coin Market Cap. I know a lot of people don't think of that right there, but remember, just 2 months ago, I don't know if you guys keep an eye on that. We were only at 30,000 followers. It's at almost 70,000 followers for right now. we've already had Elon Musk tweet something about Milady. Obviously, that was like a year ago when it first started, but we've had some big catalysts on why this project has such a big community. And the reason why we've stuck behind this project so much is because of the potential of the gains that you could see. If we see a $10 billion market cap, imagine where we're at right now, 154 million, where 10 billion, where that would put us. You're talking about a 50, 60x from where we're at right now. We've been covering Milady since the market cap has been at $20 million. Think about that. Think about that. I know a lot of people weren't still holding particularly their bags because they made a lot of money off of, from there to now. I am one of them. You guys know that I started to pick up, and build my bag up on a lot of these dips, which I've been telling you guys have been very transparent. But I did, I was one of them that bought on the very bottom on Milady and made some money. I ended up selling and then, buying back in, making money, selling, but always with the anticipation that I was going to keep buying back in on Milady, right? So that's my prediction, $2 to $10 billion. But like I said, I think that if we honestly get this this Binance listing and it gets official, I wouldn't be surprised if we see something higher for Milady in the thick of the bull run. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm not saying that Binance announces tomorrow they're listing Milady and we run to 10 billion. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying with the Binance listing, with everything else that they got going on. Remember, they're in the middle of, if they haven't already, they're launching a launch pad, right? They're going to be doing staking on Milady, and they're going to be doing implementing burns on Milady. Crazy. You don't really think of that with meme coins, right? It took Shiba so long for them to start burning, and for them to, and Dogecoin too, to build like an ecosystem so they could step out of that meme coin kind of realm and say, hey, look, we have fundamentals, even though they're not nothing crazy, but we got fundamentals behind us. Milady has been doing this, and they're only a year old. Imagine where we're going to be in the middle of this bull run. I could see Milady up there at multi-billion dollars, honestly. I really can. So we'll see how it plays out. But make sure, if you guys are fresh into the channel, make sure you guys hit those likes, hit those subscribes. Like I said, we've been calling plays out like crazy. Milady is one of them, obviously, for the meme coins. But since the bear market, we have been calling massive plays that have been going up like crazy, not just for the traditional market, but for DeFi as well. So make sure you guys, come support the channel. So Bitcoin right now is having a nice little run. We're back up above the 70K. Like I said, we honestly came down. We didn't necessarily hit the spot that we have marked as some support at 69, but we did come right above it at around 69.1 right there. And it looks like we bounced twice, and now we're starting to run on this 20-day moving average. This is obviously on the 2-hour chart right here. So things are looking good. Couple of stories that I did want to get into, but let's jump in onto DeFi real quick, because I know a lot of people have been asking about it. And let me make sure I check on you guys as far as the chat. Amora said, I don't understand how Pepe is always pumping even after its $1 billion market cap. Let's pull up Pepe real quick, actually, because Pepe is actually ripping today. Look at Pepe making all-time highs. Holy crap. Pepe is over here killing it too. Look at that, bro. I keep telling you guys, I've been saying it since the bear market. Pepe came out absolutely ripped, when it came out in that bear market. And then after it retraced a big chunk, I was like, bro, Pepe is going to be one of the main meme coins when we get into the bull run. And damn it, I was so right on that one, because right now, if you compare market caps, Pepe is not the biggest, but it's getting up there. Let's check out their market cap. I want to say they're probably knocking on $5 billion door. Let's see. Oh, yeah. They already knocked that damn door down. They're at $5.6 billion, $5.8 billion market cap. Look at their volume for today. Almost $4 billion in volume, bro. This is absolutely insane. Imagine the people that bought in on Pepe back when it was at like a $1 million market cap. They were all these stories about these grandmas and they made $30,000. Yeah, that's cute. If they would have held on for this long, which is very hard, but if they would have held on for this long, imagine that $20,000 that grandma made probably would have been a few $1 million, right? Absolutely crazy. Pepe is a force to reckon with for sure. And I'm right there with you, Amor. I'm just like, it's craziness when you see how high Pepe's market cap is and the volume that's coming in on Pepe. But you know what? Pepe is traded on every major exchange. I mean, it's on every major exchange. Obviously, the number one exchange that's bringing in all the volume, over $1 billion alone, is Binance, right? That's why, getting on Binance is such a big deal for any kind of project, right? Especially a meme coin. If they can get dropped onto Binance, it's not your golden ticket particularly, but it could give you massive opportunity for you to really, reach the moon pretty much. So that's craziness. So jumping right into Cronos, and sorry if I miss anyone's questions right here. Let's see here. Ladies is sitting on the top of the meme coins. Robert said hit the like button upon entering every time. Come on, support my man Crip. Appreciate that, bro. Rosala said new token Ari on Cronos. We'll check that out. Let's see here. Ricky said that's awesome, bro. Congratulations. Adam said, sup fam, yo, that crab starting to get some movement today. I saw that. It was been moving. Art said, get you some Yingling. The Yingling Brewery is actually, we have one here in Florida, not far from where I'm at. NFK to the moon, Owen. Rosales said Ethereum's pumping in Solana. Let's pull those up here. And Ricky said, I have to tell you, in a bear market, I tried to buy 5 billion ladies for 147 and it didn't go through with the 4G crap. Oh, that sucks. You shouldn't have given up, bro. You should have just kept trying. Dottie said let's bring Milady to the moon. My boy Blue said cuz Pepe is a beast mode. I know you're invested highly in there, Blue. I already know that. Ricky said, come on, Bitcoin, put some fuel in Milady's gas tank. Tim, Pepe, Milady killing it for me. And Blue came to flaunt that he has 444 billion Pepe bought. It's at you bought at $115,000 market cap. Was nice. That's awesome, bro. My boy's sitting pretty on that. So today, couple things. Mary finally starting to break back out. You guys can see Mary has been struggling recently, but she is running back up. Beautiful W pattern. I don't know if we pointed that out yesterday, but a nice little W pattern. Now, it did come up and hit its head on the 236, but it is finding support at the 382 right here for Mary. So we'll have to see if this can hold. If this can hold the 382, come back up and retest the 236, you might be breaking through and possibly getting back up towards these all-time highs for Mary. I wonder, what's going on with Mary? Did I see that? Was it Mary? It was something. Somebody's getting listed tomorrow on Bitmart, I think it is. Isn't it? Is it Pasta? I think it is. It's one of them. One of them are getting there. Oh, yeah, Mary will be listed. There we go. On MEXC. Okay, nice. Well, that's why you're seeing some movement on there. So someone was asking about call. We'll just pull call up real quick, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it just because there's really nothing going on with call right now. It's sitting dormant. It is up 3% today. Nothing too crazy. The market cap's been really holding at around that $45+ million. $45 million. So I mean, it's holding. Right, it's holding, so it doesn't look bad. It's it'd be one thing if it just kept making new lows and new lows and new lows. It looks like it found a bottom, right, and it's starting to really hold, chop sideways. So you might start seeing a bounce coming up here soon for call. They need to. I hope the devs in the back, or I hope they're listening, but I hope they're in the back end, trying to figure out what's the next exchange, what's the next move that we're going to be doing for call, right? You got to keep the momentum going, and just keep it going. Got to keep announcing, keep people on their toes. That's what's going to keep that money flowing in and keeping the price staying solid and starting to rise back up. So mouse what is this? Mouse and pasta. I saw somebody posting in the Discord about one of the YouTubers. We're not going to name anybody, but one of the YouTubers was shouting out, Mouse and Pasta. This was the same guy though that was shouting out another project the other day that rug pulled. So I mean, nothing against oh boy, but just saying, you know, you got to be careful with all that stuff, and you got to remember most of the time these people, if they're posting stuff like that, they're either heavily invested in the project or they're getting paid by the project, right? So, but hopefully, supposedly, the word is that they're getting this is getting listed on a new exchange as well. So that's obviously the reason why you're seeing somewhat of a pump right now. Now, same thing with them. It looks like they ran up and hit their head on the 236 at around the 77. So same thing. As long as this can hold the 382 and at least come back up and retest that 236 a couple times, you'll probably break through for pasta. So we'll see how it goes. A couple other projects that are running on Cronos, and then we're going to jump on the news. Well, how's Crab doing? Let's pull up Crab. Crab up 88% today. Not too bad. I still don't like this chart, though. I still don't like the chart. I really don't. I'm not impressed with this chart. You guys know we've been running with the project, right? So I'm not going to sit here and just be like, oh, like negative towards the project whatsoever. You know, we've been running with the project, so I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't like this chart. You know, I don't like the way it's like literally came up and teeter-tottered and came right back down to where it pretty much was at. You see a nice little pump moving. It looks like it got rejected around the 54, not even going up to our support level right here. That would have been at least something nice to see it run up to the support level and then get rejected possibly. But a couple of things with this. The line in the sand is going to be that 23. So if this thing does come back and retrace, it needs to find and have support at that 23. That's going to be pretty much the line in the sand, and we need to find our way for Crab to be coming up and retesting this support level, which now is going to be resistance at around the 57. If it can come up and start knocking on 57's door and at least flipping it eventually, then you'll start seeing Crab start running up. Now, the good thing about Crab is that the market cap is relatively low, right? The market cap's relatively low, so it won't take much for this thing to really get ignited and start moving right back up to some of these levels right here, right? So that's the good thing that it has going for it. It has built up a solid community, right? They're intertwined with Call, so hopefully they can just keep the momentum that they have going for today. And like I said, we need to see this thing run up and start tapping on 57's door. They are running ads again. I always tell you guys, because we run our own project as well, that shit is expensive. I know you guys think, oh, click into it, it's $300. No. It's $300 like an hour. That shit is expensive. So you want to run this for a day, you're talking about multi-$1,000 running ads, just daily. So last time they ran ads for Crab, they ran them for like 3 days straight. They were running ads. So I mean, what that shows me, just because I'm in the back end of our project and I can see what goes into all this, people think you just create a freaking project and it just goes to the moon. Well, maybe when you first drop that project, you'll see that kind of beginner kind of pump, but after a while or after a few weeks, everybody will take their profits and then they move on. Now it's like, what do you offer as a project, right? And that's where Crab is pretty much getting to right now. It's like, what are they offering? Well, a big thing is that you can see they are investing a lot of their money in the back end for ads, right? I hear that the dev has been back to being active as far as responding and stuff like that in their Discord. So, hopefully everything works out. It seems to be okay. It wasn't looking good the last few days, obviously, with this trend going down. But you can see since then it has been, having somewhat of a bounce. So hopefully we'll see. Like I said, it comes up and bounces off this 57, right? And then, we'll take it from there. It needs to at least come up and start retesting these levels right here. So we'll see how it plays out. What is going on? Let's see here. Oliver said Mary will be listed on, let's see here, Mex later afternoon here in the Philippines. Nice. James, what's going on, family? Art said Crow with knife. Ricky, can't believe I'm disappointed Bitcoin is only at 70K. Bruh. You're disappointed? Nah. And let's see here. Cowie said, yo, what up, Fudd? What's going on, brother? What is going on? Welcome, guys. And make sure if you guys are just running in, make sure you guys hit those likes. make sure you guys hit those likes. That's like the one thing that you can do, other than maybe joining and becoming a member and getting all this sauce that we drop on the members only streams. Make sure you guys hit those joins. But, especially for Milady, right? Send that algorithm. Believe it or not, when Milady starts pumping, these videos, these streams, I'll start getting thousands of views right when Milady starts pumping. Obviously, we have Milady all in our title, stuff like that. But telling you guys, people stumble across these videos, and this is what it brings them across, is people like yourself hitting those likes. That's how it kind of just stretches the word out there as far as Milady, and it helps out the channel as well. So it's a win-win for us all. So let's jump into some news. Trump becomes the first major party candidate to accept crypto donations. And listen, we're not getting political, right? We're not getting political. I don't care what side you lean on. I really don't care. We're all here for crypto. We're here for money, to make money. We're here to just have a safe community and talk about crypto, right? So not getting political whatsoever. Don't really give a crap who you believe in or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. But I've been saying this, guys. I've been saying whatever candidate is really backing crypto, they're going to really sway some voters that might be on the other side or maybe on the fence, right? If they're heavily invested in crypto, now it's starting to benefit them. They're like, well, shit, this guy right here has been really pro crypto and pro Bitcoin and stuff like that, and maybe the other candidate, which these are facts, the other candidate is going after crypto, and maybe not him directly, but anybody that's under him have been really going after crypto and going after your investments. A month ago, we hear about the freaking people in the White House are talking about proposing a 48% capital gains on unrealized gains, meaning before you even sell anything, if you're up, you owe them 48%. And that's not just for crypto, that's just for investments, period. That's insane. That's insane. Right there, when you hear something like that, they're not looking out for us. So the likely GOP flag barrier is the barrier in the upcoming U.S. presidential election signals his friendliness to crypto as at a Mar-a-Lago event earlier this month. So Trump's presidential campaign on Tuesday began accepting crypto donations, making good on preemptive Republican nominees' pledge to become the first major party candidate to embrace Bitcoin, Ether, and other digital currencies. I'm telling you guys, this is big for these people. If both parties were doing it, that would be one thing. But the fact that you have one party that's not even acknowledging it, you actually have people on the other aisle that are like Elizabeth Warren, and there's a few other of them that are deadly, they hate cryptocurrency with their blood, right? And if you actually look behind how these people are funded, they have ties to banks and stuff like that, right? Their donors are telling them, listen, we're not going to keep supporting you unless you turn down that bill. Don't sign off on that bill or whatever the case is. So you have a lot of that going on. But what I've been saying, this is a new day and age, 2024. Whatever candidate's actually backing Bitcoin and crypto, in my opinion, is has a big potential in possibly getting in office or getting back in office. So let's see here. So Trump's campaign said in a statement it will build a crypto army to combat its infamous anti-crypto army the Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren has campaigned on. See, this is what I'm saying, guys. I didn't even read this article, but she's known, and she's a Democrat, she's known to just absolutely hate crypto with all her might. While Trump has yet to propose any concrete crypto policies, supporters of his positioning are accepting the positive noise as enough. That's largely because Joe Biden's administration has taken a sharply anti-crypto stance in the past. Cryptos emerge as a bona fide campaign issue, may be changing Democrats' calculation, as evidence in the House Democrat leadership decision in the last 24 hours not to push its members against an upcoming bill on the crypto policy. And we're actually going to cover that bill. We've been covering the bill for a while, but this is funny because the other side, if you notice, not just for crypto, but if you look at what's going on in the world, the wars, They're riding the fence. Oh, we're going to send missiles to these people. Oh, it was genocide and this and that. And it's just like back and forth. They don't know what to do. They're just trying to say anything that sticks to get to get someone's vote, right? So now crypto is going to be a big thing on the ticket. Now they're kind of backtracking, and like you see in this article, they're trying to get their people to really back behind crypto for right now, at least, to make it look to have that illusion that that they're supporting crypto, right? But we all know that they really have not been. We've seen their true colors in the last 4 years as far as them attacking crypto, and just all kinds of stuff as far as, like I said, trying to pass bills to tax crypto like crazy, trying to take your gains before they even sell them. You have, like I said, senators coming after, the cryptocurrency as a whole, saying that literally that it's a scam, and probably in the back end, they're probably literally investing in crypto, right? And we already know on both aisles, you go left or right, these people are inside trading like crazy. You already know. Don't tell me they're not. When these people, if you look at their salaries and they make like $200,000 a year, and then you look at what they're worth $170 million. You're like, how in the hell is that possible? So, former Treasury official Graham Steele gets pushback on the FIT21 take after, let's see here, Defi petition criticism. I think this is the article that we were speaking of, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I just want to read this this tweet right here. So the former Treasury official Graham Steele throwing some shade at FIT21, which the House is set to vote on tomorrow. Oh, and you know what else? That leads me to, I want to remind you guys, look at Pepe. Look at Pepe absolutely killing it, guys. Pepe is freaking slaughtering it right now. So I wanted to bring this up to you guys. Tomorrow, we have the FOMC minutes that are dropping tomorrow. So the FOMC minutes is basically I don't know if it's a redacted, it's pretty much a statement on what was said on the last FOMC meeting, right? So it's usually a nothing burger, but sometimes you'll see the markets kind of like maybe, I'm not going to say going down, but they'll kind of be like an off day where we might see a little bit of a sell-off in the morning before it drops, and then after the fact, we might see, it just get back to normal where it was kind of thing. The only reason why I think it's really going to be a nothing burger right now versus maybe other times is that because we saw the last CPI report that came out, we did great, right? We met forecasts at 3.6 core inflation, right? So with that being said, a lot of people are still rallying off that with the anticipation that we might start seeing Fed cuts for interest rates maybe sometime this year. Remember, you go back just a month or two ago, and people were basically writing it off, saying we're not going to see any Fed rate cuts until 2025. Now, people are starting to really think, all right, it's not going to be maybe the next meeting, FOMC meeting, but we might start seeing it towards the end of this year is what it looks like. So let's see here, just jumping right back. Kaktoshi, what's going on? Still not green, bro. Shake my head. Art, there was a competition aimed to pump crab with knife, and people started selling. Art said, then it got scrapped. Damn. Well, I mean, he's trying. You know what's funny is actually now I remember Muhammad's not in right now. I haven't seen him say anything, but he was telling me in the Discord that they were doing that. He was telling me that they were doing that basically to drive up the volume. So Eduardo said 48% G's. Are they not satisfied with taxing? Eduardo, that's what's crazy. And the biggest thing about the 48%, Eduardo's talking about the unrealized gains that they've tried to pass a few months ago without not too many people knowing about it, right? They tried to pass this a few months ago. The administration that's in office right now, it's unrealized gains. So, Eduardo, let's say you have $10,000 in Milady profits. Technically, you would owe them, when you do your taxes, 48% of that unrealized gains. You haven't even sold yet, but you technically owe them 48% of those gains. If that was during the time of you doing your taxes for that year or for the year previous. Absolutely insane for them to do something like that. And like you said, isn't it crazy? I mean, they already, I don't know if you guys, and I'm sure everybody, we all work, we all pay taxes, and it's insane already when you get your check and you see what you're already paying in taxes, right? So throw on, now you're trying to, you're trying to do a side hustle. Now they want half of that as well. So Tim said 56% of America is either owns or has owned crypto. It's definitely a big deal in the elections, in my opinion. Hell yeah, Tim. That's exactly what we read. We read an article not too long ago. It said somewhere around 60% of Americans have either owned or are owning crypto assets. So that's why when I heard that, I was like, bro, listen, we have this election coming up. This is going to be this was before even Trump was announcing any of this stuff. I was like, this is going to be a big deal because if you guys remember, we've already talked about this a couple of times. Trump was bashing Bitcoin, was saying, he wasn't like saying like it's terrible, but he was saying, I don't like it. Anything that's competing with the dollar, I will not support. This was years ago, right? And I explained to everybody, I said, listen, do you blame him? The guy's worth billions of dollars, right? So anything that's coming after his investments and his money, he's not going to support, right? Well, now you jump into 2024. I think a lot of people had that narrative. People around me too were like, Bitcoin's not going to replace the dollar. And that's what they were talking about years ago. And it's like, bro, you jump to 2024 and it's like no one's trying to take the dollar out. Like no one's trying to replace the dollar, right? Bitcoin is a store of asset, a digital store of asset. Think of it as a better gold, right? So a lot of people understand that now. So now you have someone like Trump that's like, you know what? I can deal with Bitcoin. And he actually has changed his tune even more to where he's like, I like it. He's like, I want to see us have a safe space in crypto. He's like, but I like it. I support it. And that's what I was saying. I was like, damn, him just saying stuff like that, you're having people now really looking like, holy crap, I can deal with the drama as long as my if he's pro crypto, right? So remember, we're not getting political though. Ricky said, when it comes down to that topic, screw your feelings, go forward with your wallet. Amor said, they're all inside trading, trying to make us sell low while they buy low. You know what, Amor? A lot of them actually make money, and we're talking about the politicians and stuff like that. A lot of them make money because they approve a lot of these big companies and big sectors and stuff like that. So they already know what's coming down the timeline. So they'll buy in. That's what Pelosi does. Like they know, oh, this major bill's about to drop for EVs or EV batteries. They'll somehow already bought in, $10 million in EV battery technology or something like that, right? And somehow miraculously buy at the bottom and sell at the top every freaking time, right? And then you look and she's involved in the bill getting passed, right? So, I mean, it's right there in your face that you already know. And it's not just her. And like I said, it's even, you hear when COVID hit, a lot of Republican senators and stuff like that were selling off their stocks right before COVID, right? And then you guys remember what happened in 2021 or 2020 in March. Everything took a crap. It retraced fast, but I mean everything took a crap on literally March 13th, right, of 2020. We saw a mini stock market crash, so it's on both aisles. It really is. With that being said, it's not even a political thing at that point. It's just these people that they use their power to make their money, pretty much. So, but we're jumping down a rabbit hole on that one, right? It's like there's nothing we can really do. So, oh, there goes Muhammad. What's going on, bro? Ricky said, I'm not that smart, but God bleep, I bought Pepe and Milady in the bear market, and I feel brilliant. Well, then maybe you need to stop saying you're not that smart and say that you are You're an intelligent investor, bro, because you know what? You obviously sound like you bought in at a good time, right? So, and it sounds like you're still holding, so you're doing something right, bro. Mario said, I finally bought some NFK last night. Hell yeah, bro. Welcome to the fam, bro. Hell yeah. Now you can make these meals with us. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations, brother. Donald said it attracts young people. It does because that's really when you look at the numbers as far as who's invested in crypto. I mean, it's a full spectrum, right? But you also have majority of it being probably people that are around 21 to 40, would be your like majority market, and then you have 10% over 40. You have maybe you really. I mean, I guess who the hell is going to stop a kid that's 15 that wants to start buying crypto, right? I mean, if they're smart, their parents just set their account up. That would be pretty. I have cousins that have asked me. They're like, and I show them how to do it. I'm like, there you go, right? All right, so let's jump into some other things here. So if you guys are just jumping in, obviously the big story for right now is that we still haven't seen a confirmation that Milady is being listed technically yet on Binance, but I do anticipate that this was a leak, and that I wouldn't be surprised if we see that Milady is finally listed onto Binance. The reason why I'm like stuttering because I'm look at the top trending NFT right now is Milady. Right now, floor price is at almost 6 Ethereum. Isn't that crazy? Milady right now is coming out of nowhere. Coming out of nowhere on these people. You're gonna have grandma coming up to you and being like,
Billy, come here, sit down real quick. This young fella was at the gym while I was doing my Pilates and saying something about some Milady. Milady, should I buy in, Billy?
I crack up, but I'm telling you, this has happened to me plenty of times when I'm at the gym. I'll have I'll have someone older come up to me and be like, hey, come here. And I'm like, what's up, man? I obviously know them all. They know I have a crypto channel and stuff like that. And they're like this was the last bull run. They're like, what's up with this Shiba? And I was like, how the hell, 80 years old. I'm like, how the hell do you know about Shiba? He's like, I don't know. My wife told me to buy Shiba. And I was like, all right. I mean, this was when Shiba was already at all-time highs. I was like, dude, honestly, you should just buy Bitcoin. I was like, you should hold on, grab Bitcoin and just hold on to it. And I've told you guys this story before. The same guy, he might even be watching, but the same guy, he didn't buy in. He's like, no, I'm not going to buy in. This was the last bull run, right? And I was like, all right. So we went into the bear market, and I was like, it's probably, smarter that you didn't buy in at the time, right? Because we were at a top. I was like, but now, I was like, this is when Bitcoin was at like 20s, in the 20s. I'm like, bro, Bitcoin right now, you're getting a steal. I was like, I know you don't want to jump all into the rabbit hole as far as buying in on some of these other projects that I can, point you towards. I was like, but just getting Bitcoin and just holding on to it, dude, at this price, I'm telling you, you're going to make out really well. And he was just like, I'll look into it. And, here and there would ask me, what he comes up to me probably 2 months ago. And he's like, hey, come here. You wouldn't believe it. His face is like, his biggest smile on his face. And he's like, you wouldn't believe it. I'm like, what? And he's like, I bought my first Bitcoin. And I'm like, his name's Mario. I was like, you did, bro? I was like, that's great. I'm looking at the prices. It was at the time, it was like 67,000. I was like, that's great. I was like, I'm glad you bought it. I was like, but why the hell did you wait till it's like back up to 70K, dude? And he's like, I know. He's like, but now he's like, man, he's like, I should have listened to you a while back. I was like, you should have. You really should have, dude. But I was like, I'm happy that you bought it. I was like, now you need to just hold on to it, bro. I was like, you're going to see price fluctuations. I was like, if you see it dip, we see any big dips, I was like, if you have extra cash, I was like, just keep buying in and bringing your average down, right? So now, whenever he sees me, he's always coming up and he's like, bro, I'm up on my Bitcoin and stuff like that. So that's how it goes. But the point of that story is that when, something like that's going to happen for me later. You're going to have people coming up to you, maybe that are already involved in crypto, but they're going to come up and ask you about Milady and stuff like that, and that's when you know that Milady, the hype is there behind Milady. So. Yeah, Jerry, I got you, bro. Blue said, can we get a Pepe sticker? Yep, I'll drop one. I'll make sure to drop it for tomorrow's stream. I'll give you a nice little Pepe emoji. And if you guys are wondering, all you have to do is become a member and you get those exclusive emojis. But that's like the little crumbs. You get the little, you get the little emojis. Your name's green, which I can read a lot easier during the chat, especially when it starts going crazy, right? We've been having calm streams lately, but when we start getting back into the thick of things, we're going to have hundreds of people back in here, and the chat's going absolutely berserk, right? And it's hard for me to really read, everybody's name. So green will stick out. Obviously, the super chats will stick out a little bit better, but, what really I always say that the what's worth it all, it's only $5, is really the members only stream. The members only stream and what we cover on how to be a better trader, in my opinion, is worth so much more than $5 a month. It really is. And I've had nothing but positive feedback on people that have been when we went over our leverage trading courses and stuff like that, what people have been doing and showing me their screenshots up 700%, within hours or within the day on their leverage trading. I'm like, hell yeah, bro. You've made back that $5 times freaking 1,000 now. That's awesome. And we also do periodic airdrops on our native token. We've already done 2 airdrops in the last, 2 months, 3 months. We've already done 2 airdrops, which pretty much pays for your membership right there alone. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys hit up that join button and become a member on the channel. Become part of the squad and join the Discord as well, because we are running on there. So let's see here. So as far as projects pumping, obviously we covered Pepe. Pepe's going crazy. Someone was asking me about Solana. I'm sorry, I'm just getting back over here. So Solana has been running like crazy. We ran back up. What was this, yesterday? I believe it was. Yeah, yesterday the 20th. We ran up to almost $190. We went up literally exactly to 189 and got rejected, right? Now, a couple of things with Solana that doesn't really worry me whatsoever. We follow Solana like crazy because our native token is intertwined with, literally our token has almost $55,000 of Solana, right? So we want to see Solana do really well. For everything, for you guys, but also that's our ecosystem that we decided to build our token on. So I don't worry, because I think Solana is absolutely going to kill it in the thick of this bull run. Obviously, what we might be seeing is a couple things. We saw Bitcoin slightly retrace today. I mean, it is above 70,000 now, but we did see Bitcoin slightly retrace today. But another thing that we are seeing is, a lot of people are always comparing Ethereum and Solana, right? Well, Ethereum right now is getting a lot of shine because of what we covered yesterday, the ETFs that are basically 75% of the analysts are putting the possibilities of it being approved at 75%, right? So there's a big chance that these ETFs are going to get approved for Ethereum. So what also I'm thinking is that you do have people that might be jumping ship slightly in short term off of Solana and moving over or back into Ethereum right now with the anticipation of these ETFs being dropped, right? So I think at the end of the day, Solana has absolutely nothing to worry about. We're seeing a little bit of a downward move for today, which is a little bit odd, right? Solana's down 5%, a little odd, right? I can only point it towards most likely because of Ethereum is what I'm thinking, because there was no outages or anything like that. Usually if you see, the market's doing all right, but Solana comes down, there's been some kind of an outage in the ecosystem or something like that's going on. Well, we haven't seen that in a while. What I honestly do think is that people are possibly moving funds from Solana over to Ethereum short term with the whole buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event. Now, a couple of things I will say is at the end of the day, Ethereum is the GOAT, right? Ethereum is the holy grail of altcoins. I don't care how you look at it. For right now, it is not going to be dethroned, right? Ethereum is the number one altcoin, period. So what do we want to see for Ethereum? Nothing but the best. We want to see Ethereum run past $4,000 and keep running. I honestly do think that when we see Ethereum finally bounce above 4,000 and stay above 4,000, right? So you guys can see we did break above 4,000 right here. And I'm going to put this as a spot of some resistance because I'm sure it's going to be. But you guys can see when we broke or we bounced at 4,000, or not even bounced, but when we came up to 4,000, we hit our head and we got rejected, right? This was about 40,100. Okay, well, we got rejected. But now that we're creeping back up, what I would like to see, especially if this ETF gets approved, you're going to see Ethereum break above this little local high right here at around the 41. What I want to see for Ethereum is it break above and find some support at that 4,100. If we can do that, I'm telling you guys now, altcoin season might go into effect earlier than what we were anticipating. If you guys remember, I was calling for altcoin season towards the end of this year. If this ETF gets approved, we might be talking about an earlier altcoin season. It might be actually in effect a few months before the end of this year. So that's what I'm saying. Solana slightly down short term. Ethereum getting a lot of exposure. A lot of money's coming into Ethereum with the buy the news kind of thing. We want to see it thrive. We want to see it thrive because if Ethereum starts running, especially up to all-time highs, you're going to see alts start going berserk, and Solana will run with it as well. So yep, Gina, I didn't even see you ask, but we brought it up. Prodigy said he's late. You're late? What do you mean you're late, bro? You pregnant? Is that what you mean? You're expecting, bro? Congratulations, everybody. Tell Prodigy he said he's late. I think he's announcing that he's got one he's got one baking in the oven. I'm just messing with you, bro. That's like that text that's that text you do not want to get from. No, I'm just kidding. I have a daughter, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to continue to say that, but for some guys, you know, you could be shitting yourself if you get that text. But I'm just kidding. We love kids and we love all the women out there, right? This is a Milady channel, for Pete's sake, right? So Muhammad said, have you checked call 2.0? I checked call 1.0. I guess we can check out call 2.0. Next week it's going to be, can you check out call 2.5.0? Can you check out call 2.5? I'm putting in 2.5. Let's see here. Things been running. It's been running. So a couple of things. Liquidity, I was going to say, how the hell did it run up and the liquidity still looks about the same amount that it did yesterday? Well, so I mean, this thing had a massive run from just yesterday. This thing was up like crazy, but you can see, it's down 44% as we speak right now. So you can see, obviously, this is what we were seeing in our project where we were seeing these big swings. And I told you guys this yesterday. Luckily, thank everybody from above. With our project, we've built such a solid liquidity behind it. Our market cap has jumped up like crazy. So the swings haven't been nowhere near what you're going to see on a project like this, right? Where the market cap is still low. The liquidity is very low. It doesn't take much for this project to really move, So you can see it started to ran up to the 38.50 and then easily retraced right back down to pretty much where it was at. So the trend, technically, it's still running on the trend line. If you see, you can see the trend line, it's still actually bouncing on the trend line as we speak. So, I mean, still going to run and say that the project still technically looks bullish, but until they can really get some liquidity behind them and their market cap can jump up, they're going to see swings like this where it's going to have, within hours, you're going to see these massive run-ups, and then you're going to see these run downs as well because people are, they're taking their money and running. Had to drink some water. But like I said, it's still technically bouncing off the trend, even coming down. It did break below it, but you can see it's literally respecting that trend line for right now. So doesn't look bad. And look, they're running ads as well. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. I wonder, are they affiliated with Call? I would imagine not. They're running ads, so that's good. I wonder how well the ads work for Cronos, right? Because for Solana, there's literally millions and millions of people daily trading. Cronos, you want to think that there's probably thousands of people trading, right? There's probably like thousands of people trading. So I wonder how well the ads actually work, for Cronos. Or are they advertising? I wonder if they're advertising to people that aren't even on Cronos. Let's look at the volume for today. So for Solana, volume's at 1.5 billion. Ethereum 3 billion, which I was expecting something big for Ethereum. Binance 1.9. Arbitrum 1 billion for Arbitrum. Hell yeah. Finally jumping back up. Base at around 680, almost 700 billion. I'm sorry, 700 million, not billion. That'd be crazy. That'd be absolutely crazy, guys. But yeah, so all in all, like I said, with Ethereum, if that ETF gets approved, we're gonna be talking about a $4,000 plus Ethereum coming. So we'll have to see how that price actually reflects Solana, because I do honestly believe that the price of Solana is getting reflected right now just because Ethereum is pumping like crazy. Yeah, people possibly moving over for right now, but Solana still holding really well, right at about 177, right under that 178 mark. So not looking bad at all. Let's see what our beloved Milady is doing for right now. She's not looking bad. So earlier I was kind of anticipating that we were going to maybe stay in this channel. This was kind of before the news broke out of a possible listing on Binance, which if you guys are just jumping in, I know I've already said it a few times. For right now, I can verify that for right now, at this split second, Milady is not listed on Binance. Now this could change at any minute. Can change by tonight, tomorrow. I'm anticipating that we might be getting some news here about Milady getting listed. So we'll see how that plays out. But what I was going to say is I was mapping out some kind of a bull flag that possibly could happen. And right when we started streaming, obviously the crypto FUD effect kicked in, and you saw Milady was like broke right out of the channel that I put. So next spot for some resistance for Milady is going to be somewhere around that 21.8 mark is what we're looking for. So, but like I said at the beginning of the stream, if word gets out that or not even the word, if the announcement gets released that Milady is listed on Binance, you better believe that these little levels that we have as far as resistance, they're probably not even going to get acknowledged. It's probably going to fly right by. I mean, you might get, as we move up, you might get a little bit of retracements, people taking some profits. But I mean, I'm expecting that if we see some kind of a Binance listing, that we're probably going to be talking about all-time highs for Milady. So we'll see how that plays out for that. Excuse me. What's trending on CoinMarketCap? Pepe. Pepe's the one. What's Mog doing? I know somebody was talking about Mog. Mog's up 20%. Not too bad. Why aren't you guys asking about Mog? It's a little odd. Where's all the Mog people that kept asking 2 months ago about Mog? They probably sold their bag down here and they're like, screw Mog. Mog's about to eat a zero. Look at that. Remember, I always tell you guys, whenever these projects, they either eat a zero or they gain a zero, it's like a mental thing. And you can see Mog came up, ate a zero, and it got rejected right there. So it's always that mental barrier for these projects. It will, if it can continue, it will eventually fly by that area. But for right now, it's going to be that mental barrier of people are like, holy crap, we just ate a zero, let me sell. Or holy crap, we just gained when it bounces back down. We just gained a zero, let me buy back, or let me buy in now, when it's really only like 1% away. Look, it just ate that zero again. I told you guys, crypto FUD effect is real. BP said, what up, Rare? What is up with Rare? What's going on with that guy, bro? Y'all check in on him? What's going on with that guy? Yeah, but Mog's not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. We did good on likes. Good job, guys. We've had some solid buy-ins today. Nothing but green all day today. Look at this. Just solid buys. We have a little bit of red, but look at all these buys. Buys. Nice. We're running, guys. Market cap still under that $250,000. I mean, right now I've been even buying in. Just adding to my bag. Red Rum, what's going on, bro? You're a little late, but better late than never, right? Better late than never. What's going on, brother? Yo, what's going on with this project? You guys were talking about it yesterday in like the last week. Stone crab or crow with stone or whatever the hell this is. Doesn't look too good. Doesn't look too good. Market cap is scary. Liquidity is even scarier. Red Rum said, my bad, so busy at work. Let's pray the spot ETF gets accepted. Oh, yeah, we were just talking about that for Ethereum. And even if you're not invested in Ethereum, why I was saying that it's just going to be a plus for all of us because, Ethereum is the cream of the crop, the holy grail of altcoins. So as long as if this happens for Ethereum, or even if it doesn't, when Ethereum breaks that $4,000 mark and finally starts, finding support above the 4,000, I think that's when we're going to really start seeing altcoin season really kick in, and what I was saying is that ETF gets approved. I've been calling for altcoin season to really kick in later this year. We might have to move it closer to where we're at, if that ETF actually gets approved, because then I'm anticipating that Ethereum is going to break that 4,000 and stay above. So, so we did check out the charts for Milady, but I'll jump right back in. So, I don't know if you heard, but today a lot of people are running. There's been a speculation and rumors out that Milady is about to get listed on Binance. So that explains why Milady has been absolutely killing it lately. The last few days, the volume is up over 250% for today, and we're up about 26% as we speak for Milady. So, but what I was able to dig up for right now, and I keep saying for right now because things can change, and I'm going to keep updating this page just to make sure. For right now, it's saying that Milady is not listed for right now, right? Like I keep saying, what we think is going on is that there was a leak. Maybe the news got out a little too early than what they wanted, for Binance, and that this is possibly, what we're going to be seeing here in the next day or two or in the next few weeks, some kind of an announcement that Milady is listed or getting listed on Binance. So. And it kind of coincides with what I was saying. When Binance or any big exchange jumps in on a project, they start accumulating a lot of that project, obviously, because they have to sell to their users. And that would explain this massive uptick in volume for Milady today, right? We're up 260% in volume, right? I know volume is up across the board, but not almost 300%. For a project, unless you have some really, really big money either coming in or coming out. Given that the price is up almost 30% for today, I'd probably bet my dollar that I have in my pocket that it's been majority buys coming in for Milady, and that kind of raises the speculation: is Binance accumulating? Were they accumulating? Right? Is this the reason why Milady has been pumping like crazy? So a lot of speculation out there. A lot of people are probably, jumping in or adding to their bags with the rumor of the buy the news kind of thing, and hopefully, buy the rumor and hopefully not sell in news, because I do think, and I've been telling you guys this for a while. I said, listen, I think the Binance listing is gonna be a catapult for us to get up towards that $500 million mark, and I think once we break that $500 million mark as far as market cap, I think us getting to $1 billion is not going to be hard whatsoever, especially with the backing of us trading on Binance. Our volume is going to just stay consistently up compared to what we've seen, through this last year of Milady, so it's going to be nothing but positive for Milady, I think, as far as for Binance, and hopefully it'll start driving in that hype for Milady. It becomes a wave, right? Like a snowball effect where something like this happens, and then you can see other exchanges that maybe don't have Milady yet start adding Milady. And then maybe down the road we hear Coinbase dropped Milady on their platform, because now our volume every day has been at $200+ million, something like that. That could be, that could be something to where we could see in the timeline that got us up to that $2 to $10 billion market cap that I've been anticipating and been predicting for what now? It's been a while. Oliver said, hopefully Mary will do the same. I don't think so. Like, this is, someone was asking me the other day, they were comparing like Call. They were asking me like, would you compare Call to Milady? And I was like, you know what? I will say both projects are solid, right? But Milady is with the big leagues. She's with the big leagues. I know Call did get dropped on on crypto.com, right? So that's a plus, but still, I would imagine that majority of the money that's coming in on Call is still DeFi money, right? Milady was in DeFi a while back, but obviously now she's on major exchanges. She's jumped to the next level, and now you see what we're looking at. Now we're looking at the biggest exchange, most likely giving us our listing. So that's the difference. Now, the reason why I say that is because, okay, I see what you're saying. So Oliver said, because the owner of Mary mentioned that he already submitted applications for 5 central exchanges, including Binance. I hear you. And let me tell you something, Oliver, that's nothing but perfect. That's great. That's actually what we've been doing in the back end for NFK. Shout out to Prodigy. He's been doing it all pretty much himself. He's head honcho in the dev team. He's been really pushing for us to get these applications filled out as far as getting put onto central exchanges. So what I'm saying is you can approve, or I'm sorry, you can submit your applications to any central exchange. Will they actually approve it? That's a whole nother ball game, right? But what I was getting to as far as that comparison with Milady and Call, and then bringing in Mary with it, is that Mary is a solid project, right? It's come out, it's had a solid market cap, solid volume. So I think that their first step for Mary would be really just getting onto the smaller exchanges, right, like they are, and then really getting onto crypto.com. That's the first major steps, and then down the road you're talking about getting onto some other major exchanges down the road, right? But for now, that's going to be their big moves are going to be the exchanges that they're already talking about. I know we already talked about some of the smaller ones, and then really getting on crypto.com. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know why they're not already on crypto.com, because to be honest, Call had a very smaller market cap, and the volume was a lot less than Mary, and they were listed. They eventually got listed. Mary's been doing, I mean, up until maybe the last few days, it's had some downward movement, but it's been doing relatively good the last month. You would have really thought that they already would have been on crypto.com. So now I will say, just because they get listed on crypto.com doesn't mean that it's a sealed deal and that's it. You see what happened with Call. Not saying that Call's done or anything like that, but you see what happened. A big buy the rumors, sell the news event happened on Call. They got listed, and this isn't just Call. Krob was one of the first for this season to get listed, right? They got listed, and look at them. Look at them now. So, and holy crap, their volume has dropped like crazy. So that's why I say, getting listed on crypto.com is that's a big thing. But it shouldn't be just all right, that's it. We made it. No. That's just the beginning. They got to keep pushing, and building their brand. So that leads me to let's look at Corgi AI. Corgi AI has been dormant for so long. I'm honestly still keeping my eye on Corgi. I really am. This is the one that I missed. I swear I was looking at Corgi when it was back here. It was dormant, and I was like, I should throw like $500 into Corgi. I'm not lying, guys. I'm like, bro, I should throw $500 into Corgi. This was back 2023, so long ago. I'm just kidding, but it was like September, towards the end of 2023. I was like, I should throw in, I was like Corgi AI, because AI was starting to get traction. We saw that big AI blow up in crypto briefly, and I was like, you know what? I was like, this Corgi AI. I was like, it at the time the market cap was at like $1 million, and I was like, dude, I should throw it, and I didn't. I missed out on it, and then I watched this thing freaking just go absolutely berserk. So, but knowing me, I would have bought in and probably sold right here. I probably would have bought back in though, like right here, and then sold right here. Something like that most likely would have happened. So, but yeah, so remember tomorrow, Mog is killing it right now. Tomorrow, guys, we have the FOMC minutes being released. I think it's going to be pretty much a nothing burger. I really do think it's going to be a nothing burger. FOMC minutes are really a just maybe a redacted statement, pretty much what the wordage was on the last FOMC meeting, right? It's literally the wordage of what the last FOMC meeting. Sometimes they can kind of redact what was said to maybe like updates and stuff like that, but it's really going to be a big nothing burger because, like I said, we have the last CPI report that came out, was great. It was great for the market. Great for inflation numbers. We met our target, so I think that this FOMC meeting is really going to be just nothing. We might get a little bit of turmoil tonight, tomorrow, before it gets released, but I do think that after it's released, we're going to probably just brush it right off and keep it moving. So that's going to be something to watch out for tomorrow. So if we do see a little bit of a sell-off and you're like, what the hell is going on? Did Crip mention anything? FOMC minutes are getting released tomorrow. Ethereum, any day now, we should be getting the announcement about if the ETF is approved. So that's going to be a big thing as well. Milady, big thing as well. Binance listing, possibly getting listed in the next few days, next few weeks. Who freaking knows the time frame? But a lot of people are running with it, and I think you're going to start seeing a lot of your favorite YouTubers trickling right back to Milady and talking about their thumbnails are going to be Binance listing. Right? And you're going to click right into that video to see what they have to say. And they're not going to tell you nothing. No, but nothing yet. But like I said, any minute now, things can change. Any day now, things can change. So we'll keep an eye on it. One thing I will say is we have the Discord pinned on the top. If the link is expired, hit me up. You can always just go into one of the videos and put a message like, hey, Crip, I need a link to the Discord. Come join the Discord because we do have a lot of updates, obviously, when I'm not live in regards to what's going on with Milady, what's going on with DeFi, and everything else. I mean, we're all just in there talking about crypto 24/7. So, but other than that, guys, I'm going to pretty much leave it there. We had a great turnout tonight. I thank each and every one of you guys that came out tonight. Make sure you guys don't leave yet. Don't click out. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Become a member. Right? We're going to have another airdrop coming in the next few weeks. So you guys better renew your little subscription. All you little guys that are in the silver, renew your little subscription because you're going to get an airdrop in the next few weeks. Right? We have our members-only streams. We're going to give you the sauce. Continue to do that every weekend. So, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys go and grab a bag of NFK. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be coming back. A month, 2 months down the road, whatever the time is, and I'm going to be like, I told you guys. I freaking told you. Right? So, come on. It's just a win-win right there. But, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Let's go, Milady. Let's go. Hopefully we get that Binance. That'll be awesome for all of us, right? So, thank you guys again. Have a wonderful night, and I will see each and every one of you guys. If you're in the Discord, I'll see you whenever you hit me up. I'm in the Discord. Other than that, I will see each and every one of you guys tomorrow at the same time. So thank you. Have a great night, and I'll see each and every one of you guys later. All right? See ya.